Rockets, and welcome to another exciting edition of Talk to Fabulous. Today we're going to talk about why it's important that you not compare yourself to others. Because you, my friend, are an amazing creation. There's only one of you, and there's no reason for you to compare yourself to anyone else. So I've got 5 basic reasons why you should not compare yourself to anybody else here. Now, let's look at number 1, shall we?
So, let's start with number 1. Number 1, my dear friends of the earth, is that perfection is an illusion. Doesn't exist. None of us are perfect. Of course, my lovelies, we try our best. But in the end, we're all striving to be better today than we were yesterday. And if you do that, my sweet loves, then that is all we can ask of you. But perfection, ain't nobody perfect.
And my friends, let's go to the second reason why you should not compare yourself to anyone else. And that has to do with the fact that some people have to work twice as hard to get the same result. They have to practice a little bit harder. They have to run a little bit harder in order to get the same time. They have to put more effort in to get the same result. It's not a level playing field. It's not fair, for sure. So don't spend time comparing yourself to someone else when you don't know how hard they worked to get to that result, and you don't know how much time and effort they put in. Make sure that the only person that you compare yourself to is you.
So now let's look at reason number 3. Reason number 3 is that comparisons can turn friends into rivals. Because if you're comparing how good you look, you might decide that one is better than the other. And how can we determine that when we're both amazing? So take my friend Jack. My friend Jack, his last name is O'Lantern. Jack O'Lantern thinks that he's the best looking pumpkin of the bunch. And yet here I am. And we went from being good friends in the pumpkin patch to being rivals on doorsteps. There's no room for that. There's no need for that. Because we're both perfect pumpkins.
Now, my friends, let's look at the number 4 reason why you should not compare yourself to others. And this has to do with the fact that if you are comparing your FastBridge scores, your grades on a report card, your grades on a test to other people, if your grade doesn't match up to theirs, you might feel badly, like somehow you haven't performed at your peak level. On the other side of that, if you get a better score than others, you might feel like the sense of superiority or an overconfidence. And so, oh God, my nose is itching. Hold on. All right, thank you. So please understand that really the only comparison is yours. How did you do compared to the last performance? And how can you increase your performance moving forward?
And so, my friends, let's look at reason number 5. Reason number 5 is, in order to improve a skill, you have to have honest feedback. That honest feedback is just about you, just about your performance. It doesn't matter what somebody else did, because that's not what we're looking at. We're looking at you, kid. Just yours. That's it. So, my loves, we have reached the end of our counseling time together. It's been fabulous spending time with you. And I just want to remind you that the only true measurement of success is yours. It's not your neighbor's. It's not anyone else's but yours. So please, let's not compare ourselves to one another. Let's not judge ourselves by one another. Let's not make a big deal over like comparing our scores on FastBridge or on our report cards. Let's just be the best version of us. And go Rockets! Go Rockets.